Hey, it's Alice.
It's Blake.
We're Lake Malice, and you're watching Forever Loud.
For someone who hasn't heard you, what song would you tell them to listen to first and why?
I would say Bloodbath, and I think it's because it's got heavy riffs going on, but also very catchy chorus. So it kind of incorporates the two elements of the energy, but also the melodic side of things. So yeah, I think that's a good introduction song to Lake Malice.
To Lake Malice.
So Lake Malice. Yeah.
Good answer.
What is the feeling like when you're playing a sick show?
Yeah, it's really hard to describe, because when you're in the moment, I think it's just like, normally I'm thinking I'm so hot, God, I'm so hot, it's just too hot, get me off the stage.
All year round, doesn't matter if it's winter or summer.
It's any time of year,
yeah.
But yeah, no, I guess it's actually impossible to sum that up, I think, other than to say it's just the best feeling ever, really, isn't it? It's weird because I think a good show is when you're in the moment and you're not thinking about anything. You're completely in the moment, having fun and loving it, and everyone's in the moment with you, and you're not overthinking anything, and you're not worrying about anything that's going on. You're just having a great time.
It's meditation.
It's like serenity. It takes you away from everything for just half an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Completely takes you away from realities of life, and yeah, that's it. And also, it's really hot. What's the best or worst way someone has described your music?
Best and worst way.
Best or worst way?
Best way, I think. I've got to try and remember. We've got some really good descriptions out of some recent. Was it Jack Saunders? I think he described us as a influenced by Enter Shikari, so you kind of modern sound. I think that was the best thing that could describe our music, because it was that was the objective, just trying to be a bit innovative. The worst is just hearing you sound like Spirit Box.
Paramore.
Or Paramore. I don't get Paramore anymore, it's just Spirit Box all the time.
I remember we had someone...
Not because we don't like Spirit Box, obviously we love Spirit Box, but it'd be nice to be, to have a bit of a broader spectrum when you're compared to other artists, rather than just, that's a female vocalist, that sounds like, the heavy band that's, on the rise right now, so yeah.
Yeah, true. I'd like to add an answer to this one. We had someone online, find us through Facebook. I think it must have been for an ad or something, and it was just reaching the wrong demographic of people. But this guy, he commented and was like, "This is like music for a 6-year-old's disco." And it was on Blossom, and I was like, I kind of get what he means. I kind of get it. I was like, he's got a point, but it really hurts, but he's got a point.
I love that you thought that.
Yeah. So probably
he was right.
Best and worst way, I would say.
True, yeah.
Both of them, yeah.
You can pick one of your songs to soundtrack any movie. Which song and movie would you choose?
Oh. Okay. I guess maybe.
I know which one.
Or maybe you answer them. I don't know what to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm thinking still. So.
Just maybe put in Magic Square or any horror. I don't know, just putting it on a Saw movie. Like
the credits of a horror film, maybe.
Just pile up the bodies everywhere, whatever. True crime documentary
cool.
or
That'd be sick.
Can't think of any other horror movie besides Saw right now. I don't know why.
I would like to hear Bloodbath in a cyberpunk, sort of film, sci-fi, blockbuster,
Blade Runner.
Like a Blade Runner type film.
Yeah.
If the band had a perfume line, what would it be called?
If the band had a perfume line?
Yeah. The band made their own perfume.
Le Parfum de Malice.
Oh, I like that.
Perfume
de Malice.
Le Parfum de Malice.
Eau de Malice.
Eau de Malice.
Eau de Malice. Smashed
sounds
it.
awful.
Nailed it. Sounds lovely.
The Malice.
Ooh, the Malice. It's when we play in France.
Yeah.
People don't want to see us. Oh no! Oh, I'm not.
Let's stop it there.
Stop right there.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's the hardest? Who is the hardest to wake up?
What? Did you say that again?
Who is the hardest to wake up, and who's the last to bus call? That's Blake. Like, this is so easy.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
always
me, yeah.
Blake. Like, my life
Easily.
changed since I met Blake because everything is relying on when he wakes up and like when we do stuff.
I mean, like you know, if I'm not getting enough sleep, I'm grumpy. Nobody wants to be around grumpy person.
enough
so,
sleep, like it's. You mean like
Like
13 hours though?
My
and
theory
it's
though,
never enough.
Well, this is the thing. Like, so if I get up without enough sleep, I won't be productive. I'll be like, really slow at doing stuff. But if I get up with like 10 minutes before I need to leave, I'm so arrested. I'm like the Rain Man. I can just get ready in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Because I'm so refreshed.
That rarely happens.
So I just like play. Yeah.
Sure.
I just like to be very well rested, I guess. Is there a song that means the most to you?
Yeah, I think it hasn't come out yet, but we've got a song that I wrote about, like, just family dynamics and how they shape your personality and the way you grow, and there's a lot that is very personal about my circumstances with family bonds, and I never considered family to be such a huge value in my life, but with this song I thought, it made sense to go through some sort of like self-therapy, let's call it, and it means a lot to me. Yeah, it's a very, very angry song. It's called MITSUKO, and it will come out very soon. But yeah, that means a lot. What do you love the most about being in a band right now?
Doing things like this, like having opportunities to play shows like we did today at Burn It Down. It's absolutely mad. Yeah. Just, I think all the opportunities we're given are, the things you always aspire to do when you want to start a band, right? You don't really envision yourself sort of, being able to sometimes actually do some of these things that we're doing, like going on tour with Enter Shikari is like something I just can't quite comprehend still. It's such an honor. I think just being able to play in front of crowds is all a musician could ever really, want really, because it's nobody wants to be playing in venues with no one there, like in tiny venues and stuff. Like you want to be on the biggest stages you can be on, and having a great time. And it's just. Yeah, I think it's just sharing these moments with like people at the shows in the audience, and getting to go and travel to amazing places like Torquay as well. And
that's
travel
true.
around the EU as well is like a privilege. So it's the shows for me for sure. I mean, but everything, to be honest. Not carrying the gear as much. That's my least favourite part.
I don't know about that.
Or is it maybe it's underrated? Maybe.
Yeah.
I heard John Cass likes carrying gear.
He loves carrying gear. It's true.
Part
He
of the
rates
show.
it as well. Yeah.
Cheers for watching, guys.
Our new single is out now. It's called MITSUKO. Please go check it out. And thank you again for watching. Yeah.